We've learned the investigation into the DeKalb County Sheriff's recent charges could lead to his removal from office. He is accused of exposing himself and running from police. Channel 2's Nicole Carr learned this investigation could take months. She's live at the Capitol this hour. Nicole.
Well, this is very much a lengthy stair-step sort of process here. This is the executive order. It started with this and Governor Deal issuing it this morning. And we've learned that according to state law, the GBI could get involved.
And he denied the report, and then we got home surveillance showing the chase and the arrest 2 days ago.
Right. So. Yeah, that's not good. In the DeKalb County Court of Public Opinion, the jury is still out.
It's crazy that, you know, a public official would be caught doing something like that. So it's just a little mind-boggling.
And we've learned the misdemeanor indecency charges against Sheriff Jeffrey Mann could involve the Superior Court. The process to decide all of this starts now, 5 days after Mann's Piedmont Park arrest.
We've made those appointments this morning, and so they will begin their work.
Governor Deal has issued this executive order. In 30 days, he wants to know whether these investigators will recommend Mann's suspension. The team is made up of the Newton and Peach County sheriffs and the state attorney general. The request for the investigation came this week from the state sheriff's association.
Doing that kind of a thing is, you know, makes me at least question his character.
Mann has denied he led Atlanta police on a quarter-mile chase after committing sexual acts on himself and approaching a bicycle cop in Piedmont Park. By Tuesday, we got a hold of home surveillance video showing the chase and arrest.
And then running from his own people, so it's a little much.
So if the governor decides more investigation is needed after an initial suspension period, then he can bring the GBI in and he can ask the DeKalb DA to draft a removal petition. A Superior Court judge would be the one to replace Mann during any suspension period. So lots of moving parts, lots of different people in all of this. We've reached out to Mann and his attorney this week. Neither one have responded to interview requests. Live in downtown Atlanta, Nicole Carr, Channel 2 Action News.
Good afternoon, Facebook family and friends. Today is Friday, May 12th, 2017. All right. I have lived in Atlanta as a proud out black gay man since I moved here in 1989. That's almost 30 years. And in that 30-year period, I've always been out of the closet. I've never hidden my sexuality. However, I noticed we have some issues in my community here in Atlanta. I've met doctors, lawyers, dentists, police officers, judges. I've met so many black gay men from all walks of life here in Atlanta. A lot of these guys are closeted. They don't discuss their sexuality. They would never do what I'm doing, being a proud out black gay man, especially on YouTube. Hell no. They would never do no shit like that. And this is not vodka and cranberry, it's just some juice. I've always wondered why so many highly educated black gay men participate in some very horrible things here. Sex in public places like Piedmont Park or gyms or sex parties or sex orgies. I mean, I have friends who are people that I know who are lawyers, doctors, dentists, police officers, judges, and now we know a DeKalb County sheriff who is gay. And for him, a highly educated man in a very high position, to go down to Piedmont Park and participate. Now, he's trying to say he didn't do this, but there are some facts that we must look at. The number one fact, if you're not guilty of doing anything, why are you running from the police? You're a police officer. That's the first rule of thumb. If I'm someplace and I know I'm not participating in anything illegal, I'm not about to run from the police. Especially if they've identified themselves as a police officer. Why would I run if I haven't done anything wrong? That one red flag, well, there are many red flags. Where his car was parked at. What was he doing in that park at that time of night? Why did he have his penis out if he wasn't urinating? Why was he urinating in a public park if he's the sheriff of DeKalb County? He couldn't find a bathroom. He couldn't find anything. He couldn't find no. We're not stupid. This man was in that park for a reason. He went down specifically to do something. Was it sexual activity? Was he out there looking for another sex partner to have sex with? He had condoms on him. Why did he park so far away? Why did he run from the police? Y'all, I've lived here for too long. I've lived in Atlanta for 30 years. I've seen this shit over and over and over. On top of the fact I called two highly educated men that I was dating at Piedmont Park at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. What were these handsome, attractive, intelligent men doing in this park when they had a partner at home? What is going on in these men's mind? I don't know what to say about these men here in Atlanta, these black gay men. I can't really get into the topic of white gay men and what they do. They do similar stuff too. I am sticking to what I know to be true and what I know from dealing with here as a black gay man. I have seen so much shit going on in the black gay community here. It makes me sick to my stomach. This is why the HIV rates are sky high in Atlanta. Because these guys don't care. They don't care about the risk. You would never, ever catch me in a public setting like Piedmont Park or a bathroom or anywhere looking for sex. Why would I do something so stupid? I'm a convicted felon. I ain't got shit to lose. But why would I be out there? Something's wrong with these guys mentally in their brains. Something's wrong with the sheriff. Or anyone who participates in this type of stuff. Guys, I've seen this stuff. When Earl and I used to throw parties out of the house, we used to have to go lock the doors throughout the house to make sure that nobody would sneak into a bedroom and be in there doing something. We go check the bathrooms frequently. What y'all doing in the bathroom? How long you been in this bathroom? So we could see what the hell was going on. Because we knew how these guys operate. We know how they operate. I know how these guys operate here in Atlanta. I know what their mentality is. They like sex. And they're willing to risk everything to get it. This man parked his car. He was in the government. No, he wasn't even in his personal. Jeffrey Mann was not even in his personal car. He was in the county's sheriff department vehicle. When he went down to Piedmont Park, knowing he at least could have changed vehicles. He at least could. You know, the thing that gets me about him saying that he was not down, he's doing a conference today, news conference at 2 o'clock to finally explain his side of the story, which I can't wait to see this mess. What concerns me is how far away he parked from the park, running from the police officer. It's just too many red flags. And it's unfortunate because he's going to have to step down from that position because he cannot control his actions. He's trying to deny what we all can see is crystal clear what took place. I don't think that officer was lying to him when he saw that man. When he said he saw him with his penis out. Was he urinating? Was he taking a leak in the park? Was he peeing? I doubt it. But hey, we shall find out. There's just too many red flags. And this man is trying to deny that all this stuff. And we all know something's not right here. He's trying to deny that any of this stuff that he was there doing, that what he's been accused of doing in that park, he's trying to deny it. I've seen this too often. A lot of people have criticized me for being hard on black gay men. I'm a black gay man. Guys, I see this stuff I see crazy stuff taking place in my community on a daily basis. So for years I've walked by it and just kind of, paid it no attention. But now I'm just sick of it. When do these men grow up and start acting like mature adults? This man was, I don't know how old that sheriff is. He's much older than me, but you would think he'd have sense enough not to be in a park at 11 o'clock at night looking for sex, if that's what he was doing. But it points to that. Otherwise, he would not have ran from that police officer. He would have stopped what he was doing, whatever he was doing with his penis out. Something's not right here. But I guess in time we will know at his news conference at 2 o'clock today. We'll see what he has to say. I'm very curious to see. I'm going to do another video. I just find that, and I've got a lot of negative responses from people in the black gay community. I even had a friend of mine who I know who is a dean at a college contacted me, and I've known this man for years, and I know what type of person he is. I literally had to hang up the damn phone. I didn't want to hear from him because he's an idiot, and he's the type of person who participates in this type of shit. And I just didn't want to go there with him on that phone conversation. I was like, I can't believe this motherfucker just called me with this bullshit. I hung up the phone. I'm not going after. This man made a stupid decision. He has to deal with the consequences of his actions. That's just what it boils down to. But hey, we'll see what he has to say at 2 o'clock today. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. Should he step down as the sheriff of DeKalb County? I think he should. What he did was ridiculous and it's disgraceful. And as a black gay man, I'm disappointed in him because he didn't have to do that. Nor did he. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, he needs to step down. Anyway, I'm out of here again today. It is Friday, May 12th, 2017. Look forward to y'all reading y'all's comments. I'm out and enjoy your Friday.